over Science Bellwork Week 15, Day 1. This week we are going to be observing and reading about why the planets are round. Again, last week we kind of talked about, mass and distance and, gravitational force and gravitational pull on certain objects like the moon, the sun, Earth, and how they affect one another. So this week we're going to be reading about why planets are round. So there are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Some planets are much larger than others, and some are surrounded by rings or moons. But all planets have 3 things in common. They orbit the sun, they are massive enough that their gravity controls all the objects in the area around them, and they are spherical. Okay, so although you might not think of roundness as a particularly special or unusual quality, most objects in the solar system are not round. Millions of asteroids between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter are irregularly shaped chunks of rock. Planets are round because of their large mass and gravitational force. Okay, so first, part A wants us to check the box next to the object that is spherical. So spherical, you guys should know what that is. I mean, it's looking similar to this right here. I would say the one that would be most spherical would be the basketball out of all those options. So I would go with basketball. Part B, what are 3 things that planets have in common? We read that in the first paragraph. If you see the sentence where it says, but all planets have 3 things in common, and then after that, it goes on to mention those 3 things that they do have in common. Let me get that, okay. One would be they are spherical, so similar in shape to a basketball. Another one would be they orbit the sun. So up here, they orbit the sun. They are massive enough that their gravity controls all objects in the area around them, and they're spherical. So that last one that we haven't mentioned, they are massive enough that their gravity controls all the objects in the area around them. Like in terms of gravitational pull, gravitational force, they're able to control those objects that are kind of floating around in space in the area around their orbit. And that's going to be it for Bellwork Week 15, Day 1. Make sure you guys have this in your science Bellwork note for the week. Again, Week 15, Day 1. Hope you guys have a good day.